Sure, leader is a great title, but for BTS RM, it's just the tip of the iceberg. When asked to describe him in one word, 4 out of 7 members said leader, but here's the thing, he is so much more than just being Bangtan Sonyeon's leader. We're talking rapper, singer, songwriter, composer, producer, poet, and even a bit of a walking art museum. With his 4th solo album, Right Place, Wrong Person, just around the corner, let's dive into what makes Kim Namjoon, or RM of BTS, a person without whom it would have been impossible for K-pop to become a global sensation like it is today. If you follow BTS, you might have seen the video in which 18-year-old Namjoon, visibly nervous and shaken, sits in front of Bang PD while the other members watch him from another room. After getting scolded about the group's performance and production pace, Bang PD asked him a question, solo or Bangtan boys? And without a second of hesitation, he responds, Bangtan. Although it was just a prank, his reaction offered a preview of Kim Namjoon's leadership qualities. The same leadership without which it would be impossible for BTS to explode globally and set the stage for other groups to follow. At the time of BTS's debut and for the next 3 years, many big names like EXO, G-Dragon, Taeyong, 2PM, Psy, T.O.P., 21, and Girls' Generation dominated the K-pop scene. All of these names were under big 3 companies, and at the time, it would have sounded like a joke that in just 2-3 years, 7 teenagers represented by a nearly bankrupt company would become a lot more relevant and popular than these OGs of K-pop. In 2010, Namjoon joined Big Hit at the age of 15 and became the apple of everyone's eyes for having an IQ of a whopping 148, which puts him in the top 1% of Korea. He can easily be dubbed as the foundation of BTS because he is the reason Jungkook joined the group. Before choosing Big Hit, Jungkook had offers from around 7 companies, including JYP Entertainment, but chose an almost bankrupt company because Namjoon's passion inspired him. Jimin was almost kicked out of the final lineup, and Namjoon was the one who convinced management otherwise. The OD7 we have today wouldn't be possible without him. RM also taught himself multiple languages and is fluent in English, Chinese, and Japanese. Because of his fluency in English, he became the unofficial translator and spokesperson for BTS. Everyone is aware of his adeptness at languages, particularly English, but many overlook the fact that Namjoon's fluency played a significant role when it came to BTS stepping onto the global stage and ending up at places like the Grammys and AMAs right beside heavy hitters in Hollywood. You see, RM's way with English wasn't just helpful, it was critical for the group to stand out. With every English word he spoke, he opened doors for BTS, reaching out to fans all over the globe. Instead of leaning on someone else to translate, RM spoke directly to fans and the press. This meant their message, the stuff they're all about, didn't get twisted or lost. He made sure everyone got the real deal straight from the source. During BTS's rise, the music industry was flooded with talent, but RM's fluency in English helped give them an edge over the competition. Most K-pop idols with international fans relied on translators, but RM bridged the gap, igniting a personal connection with the international army. Being multilingual enabled him to introduce BTS's music on a global scale and translate their dreams and values, fostering a deeper understanding and bond with international fans. BTS debuted in 2013 when quite a few members were still teenagers. RM once revealed that he would mull over hate comments for a long time because he did not want to worry the other members. He himself was only 18 to 19 years old, away from his family and living an intense life in the limelight with no guarantee of success. Despite this, shielding his fellow members from hate by translating hate comments in English into positive ones speaks volumes about him as a person. BTS were nominated for Best Pop Duo or Group Performance with their chart-topping hits Dynamite and Butter in 2021 and 2022. The band made history as the first Korean pop act to earn nominations and perform at the Grammy Awards. It would not have been possible to garner nominations from the Grammy Anakin Award shows without English music. Namjoon played a direct part in writing their English hits. Now, several American award shows have introduced K-pop categories. The creation of these categories can be attributed mainly to the rising popularity of K-pop globally, with groups like BTS leading the charge. RM is also a lyrical genius, and his brilliance shines through his lyrical prowess. Dubbed the philosopher who raps, RM wears his heart honestly when it comes to his lyrics. From writing about his personal feelings to getting real about society, he does it all. With 218 songs attributed to his name as a songwriter and composer by the Korea Music Copyright Association (KOMCA), as of November 2023, RM is the youngest and second most credited songwriter in the association's history. Take the example of his song Dang. This famous diss track by BTS has so many meanings for each phrase, making it a masterpiece. RM has the best verse in this song where he calmly disses haters. He compares the sound of the cashier calculating bills to Dang, taking a jab at haters for the amount of money BTS is earning. I am ding dong, you are dang, referring to haters being wrong and himself being correct. His verse comprises a unique and iconic stutter, indicating that even if his voice is weak and even if he stutters, he is unstoppable. We celebrate rather than being celebrities. This line shows BTS's attitude towards being a celebrity in a nutshell. It's not about being special or enjoying the spotlight, it's about sharing and returning the love they receive by celebrating together. Frogs who live up to your name, I hope you die in the well. This is about the story The Frog in the Well. It's a story about a frog who lives in a well and thinks that this confined space is the entire world, completely unaware that a bigger one lies outside. The message here is to look at the bigger world outside of yours and open yourself to new possibilities instead of limiting yourself to your own private well. Another bonus point, RM, is his ability to analyze emotions and situations. His vocabulary in both Korean and English is very rich, which allows him to add his signature wordplay to the song lyrics. Not only his rap lyrics, most of the songs of BTS's songs like Spring Day, Microcosmos, Fake Love, and Magic Shop are written by him. He also contributed to members' solo and subunit songs like Singularity, Promise, Euphoria, Serendipity, and more. Kim Namjoon also directly inspired many people to join the K-pop industry, and several idols from the 4th and 5th generation consider him their mentor. Big Ocean is the first ever South Korean hard-of-hearing boy group under Parastar Entertainment. In a recent interview with the group, the members spoke about their path into K-pop, and member Jisoo reveals the impact RM had on his desire to be an idol. When the interviewer asked the members if there were any idols they wanted to collaborate with, Jisoo said RM. The idol explained that RM donated to his school's music education. Jisoo revealed that he discovered dancing, watched cover songs, and became more interested in music because of this. In 2019, RM reportedly donated a large sum of money to the school, and it was shared that he donated a total of 100 million won, about $72,500. But being the main writer, RM has also been labeled as a misogynist due to his lyrics. Initially, the group immersed in hip-hop culture didn't grasp the misogynistic implications of some lyrics, mistaking them for genre norms. RM admits this controversy was a necessary learning curve, highlighting its coincidence with the Gangnam Station murder, which amplified their understanding of gender sensitivity and the importance of vocalizing against inequality. The backlash led to a public acknowledgement from BTS and Big Hit Entertainment in July 2016, where they recognized the role of societal prejudices in music creation. This incident prompted mandatory gender sensitivity training for all HYBE artists pre-debut, marking a significant shift in the group's approach and understanding. RM credits this evolution as crucial to BTS's success, emphasizing the importance of learning from past mistakes to progress. In 2018, RM delivered an inspiring speech about self-love at the UN General Assembly. It was such a powerful message that it ended up in some school textbooks. He encouraged everyone to speak their truth no matter who they are or where they're from. Find your name and find your voice, he said. RM also gives back to society quite often, and some of his contributions have been made public. For his 25th birthday, the group leader donated 100 million Korean won to the Seoul Samsun School to help students who have hearing impairments receive music education. RM donated 100 million won to the Overseas Korean Cultural Heritage Foundation, saying he wanted the money to preserve, restore, and utilize Korean artifacts outside the country. In 2020, he donated about $74,000 to the National Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art to fund the republishing of their hard-to-find books. He recently also donated $74,000 to the Korean Society of Forensic science, asking for it to be used to train future experts. But in the end, he is like all of us with struggles and insecurities. He has faced mockery and bullying, but he played a major role in turning 6 K-pop idols and himself into global icons with inborn qualities and leadership. He and his group made K-pop relevant to the world outside Asia so much so that people from different corners of the world know about K-pop right now. And remember, RM believes in you even when you don't believe in yourself. Who would you like us to cover next? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for all things K-pop.